Hey, what's going on, man?
Yo, what's up?
Um, hey, I've noticed. Well, I've seen even like Marlon catching a lot of balls the last couple of days that we've been out here. Which is not something we associate with Marlon. You have caught tons of balls, obviously, the last couple of years. You are you like familiar with Philip's history of throwing to the backs and how productive his backs have been catching the ball? And what do you think about that? What's that mean for you?
Obviously, I'm excited for the opportunity to play with Philip. Growing up in the same town, Philip played college ball at. Always seen the history of it. Very excited, and it's a big opportunity for all of us. We all have to catch the ball. We all have to be ready for it. Obviously, my role as being the pass catching back is important, but all those other guys have to be ready too. Marlon's caught a bunch of balls and probably more balls than I've seen him catch through our first five practices. Throughout that time in a five practice period, I don't think I've seen Marlon catch more balls than he has with Phillips. So it's really great. Running backs are mismatches, and we all have to be ready. So I'm super excited, and we all are because, a lot of teams may forget about the back end coverage. And, if Phillips sees that, we're going to take advantage of it. We're going to just hit it, 5-10 yards at a time. We make a couple of guys miss. We might take it 50. And that's what we're all looking forward to doing. And that's what Phillips going to probably help us do.
Phil B.
Hey, Nyheim, thank you for the time. Anthony Walker was talking yesterday, I think, about how it's fun to get a little chippy in practice and have a little intensity. And I know some other players have said it's good to have a little juice. We've noticed you've been chirping a little bit. You seem to enjoy, shall we say, interacting with your defensive teammates. How's that going, and what's been going on with that?
I think, it's a little bit chippy, but I think a lot of it's just coming from, this is our first time really practicing. No OTAs with, all the worldwide pandemic going on. And with me personally, I've always been, a little bit chirpy, a little bit chippy, but it's probably just mentality. I've always had to kind of just be an underdog, just not being the smallest guy on the field. Always got to bring a little bit extra because, if I don't, I got to stand up for myself out there. That's just how it is of being 5'9" and not 200 pounds. I've always known that I could be a target for, just people just trying to mess with me or things like that. And that's just how the whole team is. We're all very feisty. There's a lot of guys on our team who are just, super excited to play football. And, that's just what we are. We're just dogs. And I think with us doing that with each other, we always have each other's back. But we're all brothers in this locker room. We have our problems on the field, but it's never went to the locker room and transcended upon that. We're all brothers, and even with your best family and your best friends, you have disagreements, but then we all laugh about it and shake hands about it, and we keep working on and keep moving on and working.
Real quick, were you presenting a practice ball to EJ Speed, was it, or somebody? He chucked the ball at them. What was that again?
Oh, I didn't throw the ball. I just kind of threw the ball like over there, but I didn't try to throw the ball at anybody.
Oh, I'm saying, but it was more playful, I think, right? That was EJ Speed, right?
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, I wasn't trying to do anything like that.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, no, I'm about to say, trust me, if I wanted to throw the ball at somebody, that would have, I would have, but, that's not really me. If I have a problem with somebody, I'll kind of, especially when their backs turn towards me, I would, first of all, let them turn around and tell them how much I did or didn't like something. So it was a good time. And getting hit across the middle, you got to get up. I'm probably going to take bigger shots of that going across the middle. That's kind of my job. And going back there on punt return and being in the return game, we're probably going to take some big shots this year. So getting a little warm-up for it in the preview and practice.
Cool. Thank you.
Is that Kiefer?
Hey, Nyheim, what have you learned about the new quarterback in the last 3 or 4 weeks since you started to get on the field with him?
The experience. Everybody can talk about having a better quarterback and, playing, 17 years it is now, I believe, in the NFL. But you don't really get to feel that and embrace it until you're really on the field. Just some of the checks he makes, even with just some of the alert signals and just some of the verbiage he uses at the line of scrimmage. It's really great. And, just taking advantage of that, we have a really great defense, and sometimes he can even trick our defense and shoot sometimes even the offense, and we have to just make sure we're in tune with everything, make sure we're in our spots, make sure we know every check, because with him, we could have 2 certain checks in and we'll talk about another check, a third check one time, and that third check will come up, and we have to be on our P's and Q's, and he expects us to be in those positions. So really great to, be around a guy like that. Philip's a competitor. He's a real fiery guy. So it's really great. And we see a guy like that motivated, and, he's even a little bit chippy at times too. And, he likes to talk to. When you see a quarterback like that, that kind of fires up the whole team.
Your last question, Joel Erickson.
You're a track guy. You got some speed. What's it like to see Paris Campbell now, kind of back healthy, and how fast is he?
Well, Paris is very fast. Even when he got drafted, I was excited to see another fast guy on the team. With injuries and all that, you saw little glimpses of him last year. But personally, I'm super excited. Every time he makes a play, I feel like I'm making a play. It's super exciting just to see another fast guy. There's a handful of fast guys in the NFL, and I like to think that Paris and I are in that that small group. And it's great to see him going across the middle and catching balls and getting north and south and showing that 4.3 speed. It's gonna really help us as a team. With we have a lot of fast guys on our team. Just myself, Paris, Jonathan, Ty. There's a lot of guys I'm not even naming, even though defense side of the ball that can really go. So I'm super excited just have some speedsters on the team and not be the only guy.